Hello, everyone. Welcome to Wealthy Life, a channel for your personal growth, awakening, and financial wisdom. Have you ever asked yourself this question? When I have money, will I finally be able to live however I want, without anxiety or pressure? But the reality often says otherwise. You finally don't need to work for others anymore, yet you still experience anxiety. You've accumulated millions in assets, but you still struggle with insomnia at night. So where does the real problem lie? Why do we believe financial freedom equivalent to mental freedom? Because we've been taught to view money as a universal solution to life's problems. From a young age, many of us absorb this belief. When I have enough money, I can quit my job, travel the world, love whoever I want, and truly be myself. Driven by this dream, we throw ourselves into hustle culture, working overtime, investing aggressively, just to hope that one day could feel free. But that's only the appearance of freedom. What is true psychological freedom? It's not doing whatever you want. It's being able to accept that you don't have to do anything at all and still feel at peace. Many people, once financially free, fall into deeper identity anxiety and existential emptiness. I've made enough money, but who am I now? What should I do? How can I still be valuable to the world? Why does mental imprisonment follow financial freedom? This is not an isolated case. It's a psychological phenomenon known as a freedom lag. Here are some common reasons behind it. 1. Inner beliefs have not been upgraded. The journey to wealth often involves self-sacrifice and a strong need for control. You've learned how to manage your finances, but not how to release yourself emotionally. Financial freedom is only an upgrade in the material dimension. If your inner self still runs on old scripts like fear of lack or need to prove myself, then adding zeros to your bank account won't quiet your mind. 2. The trap of social recognition. Many people, after leaving the corporate world, suddenly lose their identity labels. No longer a high-level executive, no longer an industry elite. So how should they introduce themselves? In response, they jump into new ventures, more investments, or start yet another business. They simply can't stop. But this isn't freedom. It's using activity to escape emptiness. 3. Unresolved relationship conflicts. Many people pursue wealth for emotional reasons, to shut their parents up, to feel worthy of a romantic partner, to gain respect in social circles. But once those goals are achieved, the real emotional issues surface. You realize those people never truly understood you, and you've been using money as a shield to avoid confronting those truths. The root of psychological freedom, not money, but inner permission. True psychological freedom is the ability to not be dictated by the outside world. It's about giving yourself permission to stop chasing other people's standards, to stop overexerting yourself just to prove your worth, and to stop using control to mask your insecurity. In his book Value, investor Jean Lay wrote, "When I was young, I thought success meant making a lot of money. But as I sat at the top floor of a skyscraper, looking at the city lights, I felt like I was trapped in a glass box." Later, he turned to reading, meditation, and philanthropy to rediscover meaning. Freedom, he said, is not doing whatever you want. It's being able to not do what you don't want to do and still feel at ease. The ancient philosopher Zhuangzi once had the chance to be a top official in the state of Chu, but he chose instead to go fishing by the river. He famously said, "I would rather roam in muddy waters with joy than be a slave to power and prestige." This wasn't some noble stance born out of poverty, but an expression of his deep psychological freedom, a man who had no need to prove himself through external titles or wealth. If you're pursuing financial freedom, don't overlook these 3 things. 1. Start building emotional resilience early. Don't pin all your hopes for relief on "things will be better once I'm rich." Starting now, give yourself permission every day to coexist with imperfection. Allow yourself to rest, to be inefficient, to fail. This is where psychological freedom begins. 2. Define what enough means for you. Financial freedom isn't about endless accumulation. It's about knowing when to stop. Write down a sentence like, "I am willing to pause and enjoy life when I reach certain target." This is your personal mental eject button, a way to exit the rat race when you choose. 3. Find a passion that transcends money. Money is a tool, not the ultimate goal. You need to have something that lights you up even when it doesn't make money. It could be creating art, spending time with family, writing, gardening, or doing volunteer work. Anything that brings you fulfillment just by doing it. The ultimate freedom is making peace with yourself. Financial freedom is certainly worth striving for, but it's not the final destination. Real freedom is when you no longer need the word freedom to soothe yourself. Remember, you're not pursuing wealth to escape life. You're pursuing it to embrace your whole self. Don't forget to subscribe our channel, like and share the video. May you soon discover your true direction in life.